Okay. Okay, and Samira has just joined. Okay, so as you remember, guys, last session we started talking about healthy eating and like eating healthily, let's say, and eat clean. There are many different ways to say that a person doesn't eat a lot of junk food, a person eats like fruits and vegetables, like she or he eats clean, or they eat well, or eat healthy, right? So this is our second class on this topic, and tonight we're going to keep building on what we started last time, because last session we just work on the like zooming part in your book, and we just talk about like some of the phrases like cutting down on and give something away and so on, right? But tonight we are going to go a bit deeper, let's say, and we'll learn and practice even more natural expressions that native speakers use when they talk about food, their food habits, their self-care. And hey guys, would you please turn off your microphone? Perfect. Okay. So as you watch the video, because the video was just all about native speakers, and you got the chance to see how native speakers talk about this topic, about food, habits, self-care. And for this session, you will also get to have some like more conversations, practice with your classmate, with me. You will have the chance to share your own habits and talk about how you try to, let's say, live a healthy lifestyle in real life. But before that, let's dive into all the phrases, like expressions, vocabularies, phrasal words that these two great teachers, like the one who's British, who's got British accent, and the second one who's got American accent, taught you. The first phrasal verb, but before going that, let's like have a review on a conversation zooming part in your book. So this story was about two guys who are talking about like in a restaurant, in a cafe, and they're talking about eating habit, and one of them used to be a vegetarian, but he gave it up because, raise your hand, Sima.
Because it was too limited for him.
What do you mean, or what did he mean by that? That it was too limited for him?
He said that when we are vegetarian, we couldn't use any kind of meat, or not only white meat but also the red meat, and it's hard for the person who is on the diet to cook with the vegetable, with the usual vegetable, and it's too limited to find a good choice for example, dinner or lunch. And also he said that I can't stand without meat because of this.
I can live.
Vegetarian.
I can live. I can't live without meat, huh? He's a meat lover.
Yeah.
You said I can't stand, huh?
Yeah. I said I can't stand.
Yeah.
I can't live. So because of this, it's too limited for him to be a vegetarian.
So he gave it up. Okay, but his friends suppose that he used to be a vegan, but he wasn't a vegan because
he said that the vegan don't use any kind of any products from animals, like milk, like butter, and not only so. Because of this, he wasn't a vegan at all.
Okay, and now Sima, he is trying to consume less meat, right? Because he's caring about environments. He's caring about animals. He's caring about the nature. Because some animals are just raised to feed a human being. So he feels guilty about it. He doesn't want to be like that. So that's why he tries to consume, let's say, cut down on consuming meat. And on the other hand, he is also on a diet. What kind of diet is he on? Melody. Yeah, Melody. What kind of diet is he on?
He just avoid the sugar and the things that can hurt the diet, and the vegan and vegetarian, in vegan, no animals product at all, but in vegan, just no meat. But he loves the meat, so he eat the meat, but not another things. But for vegan, we have a strict rules. No, nothing. You can eat nothing from animals. So it's a strict rules. You are boring at all after
You
a
get
few
bored.
years
You
or
get
after.
bored.
Yeah.
So
After
right
a-
now, yes, he gave it up to be a vegan, or let's say a vegetarian, okay? So, but right now he's trying to lose weight. So is it still a vegetarian or no?
No.
Oh, so what kind of diet is he following?
He's just avoiding the sugar,
Uh-huh.
oil, or something that it's lower fat. He's looking at the label, but it's not in our book, but it's a video. We saw the label. We look at the label. It's important. We want to lose weight or eating healthy, so we have to keep an eye in the label and the things that
Excellent.
we want to eat.
Perfect. Thank you. Exactly. So it was a good introduction about like diving into the video. How did you find the video, guys? Boring, easy, difficult, full of new words?
For me, I really like the story, and I really like it. I wrote the things that I like and that is important. We have a lot of the new vocabulary.
Perfect. Thank you. How about you, Ali Akbar? How did you find the video?
That was amazing, and I haven't watched the movie like that before. And you know, for a long time I was looking for the video like that, because at the first they are talking about, for example, topic that was about healthy food, and after that they were explaining what does the verbs mean, and it was very great.
Exactly. So it is a good like help for you to improve your listening skill, guys, okay? Because they are native speakers. They teach you a lot of new vocabularies, practical expressions. So at the same time, you can build up your speaking skill and listening one. Okay. So the first phrasal verb they used was like the one that you had in conversation in Zoom in, that is cut down on, right? So this is a very practical phrasal verb that when you like reduce, right, the amount of something gradually for the, I don't know, for the sake of improving your health or whatever, maybe, I don't know, losing weight or any reason, you decrease the amount of consuming something. You say, I'm trying to cut down on. So when you cut down on something, you try to eat like less of that product over time. So examples, Samira, can you give us some examples?
Hello everybody, and
Hi, Samira.
and I want to ask something. They also said about cut out.
Cut out, right?
Cut down and cut out. It means that to remove something harmful from your diet step by completely.
Completely cut out, exactly.
Yeah, to give it out.
To give it up, yeah, to give it up
Yeah.
completely. Okay, perfect, Samira. So would you please make some examples for cut down on something?
Of course. I'm trying to cut down on too salty and too greasy food.
To do what?
Salt-
What's the
salty
reason?
and greasy food.
Food. Okay, so what's the reason? I mean, you are trying to cut down on salty and greasy food to, I mean, the reason.
To stay more healthy.
To stay healthier. Perfect.
So yeah, healthier and not to harm my health and my body.
Perfect. Excellent. So, Faiza John, what are some things you would like to cut down in your diet?
I'd like to cut. I'd rather cut down something like popcorn in my diet.
Okay.
Because yes, I'm really into popcorn and everything related to that, with lots of sauce and everything greasy and salty. Because these days I'm on a health kick, and using these things is not good for my body, because I want to stay healthy.
Isn't it hard for you? Because as you said, you're crazy about popcorn. Isn't it hard to cut down?
About popcorn, yes.
So isn't it hard for you to cut down on popcorn?
Yes, it's so hard for me, and I remove everything related to popcorn in my house and in my place.
Yeah, that's a good policy. It always works. Perfect. Okay. So, Sarah Zargar, do you think it's difficult to cut down on your favorite foods?
Yeah, I think it's very hard. But I think cut down on harmful produce like processed products or sauce or greasy foods is very good for our health. And for example, I have a teenager. My son is 12, and I try to cut down on sugar drinks, full drinks, and processed products because they are very harmful for his health.
His health.
His rise.
Because he's a teenager. He's growing up, right?
Yes.
Okay. So he needs to be strong. Yes. He needs to be energetic. He needs to be healthy. Very good. So.
But of course, he's hooked on Coca. And chips. And it's very bad.
I know. Yes, teenagers. For teenagers, it's so hard to give up because they don't know how beneficial it is for their body, or on the other hand, how harmful it is if they just continue drinking unhealthy drinks or eating junk food, right? Okay, very good. So Sarah said that it's not good for the body, or it's good for the body. For this context, for this topic, guys, you can easily use the adjective beneficial, right? I just wrote it in the chat box for you. Beneficial. It's not beneficial for your body. It is beneficial for your body. So it brings benefits, let's say. Okay. So it is beneficial. It isn't beneficial for your body. Something like سودمند, خوب, not beneficial, bad, or let's say harmful. Beneficial is the opposite of harmful. Yeah, good. So cut down on something, as we said, you decrease the amount of something gradually to improve health, to lose weight, to be in shape, and any other reasons that you have. Okay, and another, let's say, vocabulary, yeah, they use avoid. Yeah. So, what is the meaning of avoid something, Mernush?
Hi, my teacher and my friends. Avoid is
Oh, we miss your voice.
to not Do you have my voice?
Not clearly, unfortunately. You'd better turn off your video. In that case, we can have your voice better. مرسوش جان ویدیو تو ببند که صدات بهتر بیاد. VPN هم خاموش. It's better.
خاموش.
Yeah.
avoid means we try to not to eat some or some work or some eat something. For example, I avoid to drink some drinks like coca or chocolate.
Exactly.
اجتناب کردن یا
But perfectly.
the meaning of
Yeah.
yeah. For example, I try to avoid some in the روزانه
Daily, in my daily routine.
Yeah. My daily routine, I try to not to eat sugar and chocolate because my habit, I don't know.
My kidneys,
What's the meaning of-
my livers, are sensitive.
And the doctor said to me,
You have to keep
please
an eye
not-
on that, You have to
Yeah.
keep an eye on
Yeah,
your
exactly.
kidneys and
Have a
livers.
check-up, yeah. And,
Otherwise,
avoid to rice in the daily.
Oh.
And yeah.
That's terrible.
And do exercise and work and sport all of the time.
Oh.
But unfortunately, 2 weeks I didn't go to a sport because my body is harmful and I have a problems in schools. So
You skip the
I'm,
gym,
bad temper, yeah.
Yes. And when we get the habit of going to the gym, and on some days you don't have the chance to go to the gym and you skip the gym days, it affects our minds negatively, that all the time we feel guilty, we don't feel
As
good. Feel guilty. You feel guilty about not going to the gym.
Yeah.
You're right. I know. Perfect. Thank you, Mehrnushan. So as Mehrnush said, to avoid something means that you, let's say, stay away or you keep away from something intentionally, purposefully. I mean, هدفمند. خودت میدونی, because it's beneficial or it's not beneficial for your body and you don't want to experience it. So let's say during last couple of months, I've been avoiding sugary snacks. And Mehrnush, she's avoiding fatty foods or rice to protect her health according to what her doctor prescribed her. And for Sarah's, like teenager son, he's trying to avoid drinking soda and cola because it's unhealthy. It's not beneficial, right? Okay, so Alia John, are there any unhealthy foods that, let's say, you're avoiding?
Yes, for example, I avoid a sweetie or sweet breakfast because when I eat a sweet breakfast, first it gives me quick energy, but after that leads to energy crash out.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
Yes, I have the same problem. So maybe sometimes even skipping breakfast is helpful. For me, it works a lot. Maybe just having a cup of coffee with a piece of chocolate gives me more energy compared to having a sugary breakfast. So I mostly prefer, because if you want to have a delicious, tasty breakfast which makes you inspired to have, you need to, I don't know, eat something delicious. When we say delicious, it means sugary, it means sweet. Otherwise, it's not delicious at all because it's healthy. So I myself prefer not to have breakfast at all, and maybe having a cup of coffee works for me better to give me that energy. Merci,
I
Ali.
think eat sweetie breakfast is a kind of habit. You can avoid or you can remove it.
Exactly. It's just a bad
difficult,
habit.
But after that is good.
And according to what English people say, old habits die hard. Okay. Thank you, Alia. So how about you, Ali Akbar? Is there any thing, any food, any drinks that you're avoiding and why?
Yes, there is. It's about soda because it has a lot of sugar, and it's exactly destroyed our bones. And when exactly we grow up and exactly be adult, after that our brain will be destroyed. Because of that, I have to I have to avoid exactly soda. And because at this time we are all we exercise and exactly play football, so it's so hard hardship for us, because as I said, it's exactly destroyed our bones. And if exactly our bones is destroyed, middle of playing football, if someone exactly attacked us, so maybe our exactly bones will be
damaged.
broken.
Will be damaged, right?
Yes, damaged.
Exactly. Yeah, very good. So because you're playing sport, you need to keep an eye on your stones, your bones, your muscles, and sugary drinks affects your health negatively, your bones negatively. So you'd better not just say cut down on them, you just avoid them, give them up, because they are not beneficial for you as an athlete. You'd better give them up at all. Yes, Samira Jan.
I want to say something about the soda, that I read something that it was a reality about soda. When you drink a glass of soda in a natural way, generally you have to feel throwing up when you consume this amount of sugar. But there are some substance in soda that avoid you from feeling throwing up.
Wow.
I mean that your body
cannot tolerate it. Cannot tolerate that much sugar. So they add. So if you drink that much sugar in your sugary drinks, your body naturally reacts and you want to vomit. But unfortunately, to soda, there are some additives that are added just for the sake of avoiding vomiting.
Yeah, exactly.
That's too bad, and it makes the situation even worse. Yeah, I know. And that's why it's so harmful. It is really harmful. Are you a big fan of Samira? Are you a big fan of sugary drinks?
I was, but cutting down on consuming sodas gradually. At the time I heard these,
you decided to give it up completely, right?
Exactly. And my husband and my son are not allowed to drink soda anymore.
Good. You're a good mom. Okay, so how long have you been cutting down on
I think
soda?
about 1 year.
1 year. So it's been a long. Yeah, you've been successful, haven't you?
If you are in a party for lunch or dinner, maybe some amount of soda, a little.
That just you treat yourself at a party.
Yeah, I treat myself, but in routine life, no.
Not at all. Yeah.
No soda anymore.
Perfect. Merci. Okay, and the other phrase that they used in the video was scratch, from scratch. So let's say it means something like homemade, you prepare something from basic ingredients. And when they talk about this from scratch, it reminds me of my mom, my grandma, when they wanted to make قرمه سبزی, for example. They would go to the shopping center, they would buy some, I don't know, tare jafari, gishnis, like shambalile, and they put this stuff like chives, and I just know chives among the vegetables. And they would clean it up, wash it out, they would fry it and make it for the family. So from scratch means using the basic ingredients, and you make food with raw ingredients, like rather than pre-made processed foods nowadays are available. So let me ask Susan. Susan, you're a mom, aren't you?
Yes,
And you must be busy all the time. So Susan John, do you prefer cooking from scratch or no? You find it time consuming?
Most of them, because sometimes I have to use a scratch, and sometimes I have to cook very fast.
Okay, so it depends on the situation. When you don't have enough time, you'd go for like processed food. But if you have enough time and you want to just make delicious food for the family without being worried about just time, you'll go for cooking from scratch. So it is a good way to ensure that you use fresh ingredients. And it's healthier, right?
Sometimes kids wants to eat some junk food and some processed food, and I prefer to make that one at home. For example, as a hamburger or some chicken nugget. So it's better than McDonald's, so I made at home.
You make them at home. Okay, perfect. So Faiza, nowadays you are so much busy, right? With your English, with your project, with your work, with your family, with your workshop, as you said. So when it comes to food and making food, which one would you prefer?
I'd rather using ready food, not scratch, using scratch food, because I don't have enough time. But if I have time, I prefer using scratch because I know which ingredients they have. But using fresh ingredients is my favorite, but I don't have enough time. But fortunately, I'm living with my parents, and my mom all the time
Cooks from scratch.
So yes,
Yeah, lucky you.
cooks from scratch.
But when you're responsible for making food, you prefer to just cook from processed food, ready-made food.
Yes,
Home.
from processed food. Yes.
Yeah, so you'd better not cook at all. I guess moms are really into that, and for moms, when we say that it is time consuming, they cannot guess what you mean. They cannot understand what you mean. Say that when it comes to cooking, you have to go to the kitchen and spend hours in the kitchen. It's okay for them, but for us, it means killing time. Consume
Because
killing.
they enjoy cooking. When they are cooking for their children, they enjoy it.
Exactly. Very
But
good.
teacher, as you gain experience, you will understand that the more time you waste or somehow waste or put on your processing of food, the more delicious food you have.
Exactly. That is like a paradox, unfortunately, Samira. Maybe there is some, I don't know, emotions. There are some emotions behind that. When moms make food for it takes them, it takes them long hours, it shows that they have some affections for us. It shows their affections. Maybe it's more delicious because they cared about everything. They cared about even the spices, the degree of even using salt. But for us, because we don't have enough time, we don't care about anything. Just we want to make it ready and have it, and then we can feel full, and that's it. But for moms, it's another story. There is a lot behind cooking. Yeah, Samira, yes?
I want to say sometimes I feel nagging and shouting at home that I'm sick and tired of chores
cooking.
and preparing food for you, and why I have to do this thing every day. But,
Sometimes twice a day.
yeah, because I have so much going on, and I have extra work beside my being housewife. But again, when it comes to preparing food, I feel really passionate about it because I love cooking.
But the problem is that you don't have time for that because you're busy with other things as well.
Most of the time, yeah.
I know what you mean. Exactly.
Somehow you should balance these two together, and it's too difficult.
Maybe, Samira, a good policy is that cooking on weekends.
But you have to, you mean meal prepping, yeah?
No, I mean that they're cooking with like putting a lot of energy, efforts, time into that. It's just possible for weekends because you're at home, you have enough time. But throughout the week and weekdays, there is no enough time for you to cook from scratch. So maybe just weekends are a good chance for cooking from scratch. Maybe.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Okay. And in this way, you express your feeling to the family. Yes, Faiza?
For some people, like my sister, cooking is the best way for relief stress. My sister, when she is under stress and under pressure, she prefers to cook.
Okay, so how lucky her. Is she married?
Yes, how lucky me because of my. No.
She lives with you. Wow.
Yes, how lucky me because of my mother and sister.
Yeah. And also when some people feel stressed, and the only way that they can release their stress level is cleaning up the house. It's so adorable. If you just live with them. And when it comes to cooking and they feel stressed and they go for cooking to release their stress level, that would be really awesome. Okay. Lucky you again. Okay, and another phrase that we had in the video was swap. Let's say when you exchange one thing for another, especially when you want to have when you want to make a healthier choice, you replace something with another thing. You exchange it, you swap it. So for example, you swap something for a healthier option because you want to eat healthy or eat clean. For example, I've been swapping sugary snacks for fruits. I've been swapping sugary snacks for fruit. بچه فقط اینجا دقت کنید، مثلا اینجا برخلاف فارسی، مثلا ما تو فارسی میگیم اومدم میوه رو جایگزین مثلا نوشیدنیای شکردار کردم. یعنی ما چون تو فارسی میگه میوه رو جایگزین کردم، ناخودآگاه تو انگلیسی هم میخوایم مثلا الگو پیروی کنیم. ولی یادتون باشه توی انگلیسی شما اون چیز بده رو سواب میکنی، بعد از فور بعد اون چیز خوبه بیاد. من خودم این اشتباه میکردم، اینجوری برای خودم قانون گذاشتم که اون چیز خوبه باید بیاد آخر جمله، اول باید چیز بده بیاد. درسته؟ پس I've been swapping sugary drinks for fruits، یعنی اومدم میوه رو جایگزین مثلا اسنک های شیرین و اینا کردم. So or my friend swapped her like soda, her regular soda. ببین پس اول چیز مضارع شد. For a bottle of sparkling water. And there's this so-called, I don't know, rice cake. Have you seen them? That they're for people who want to eat healthy, right? So rice cake, I'm a big fan of that. My friend says that it tastes like yonolit. Okay, but just for me, it's a good way to like swap bread for this, because bread for me is not healthy. It makes me hungry all the time. It makes me sick. I mean, it doesn't suit my stomach. I don't know. It doesn't agree. with me. Whenever I have bread, especially in the morning, maybe I'm sensitive, I'm allergic to gluten. Maybe that's the reason. So I have been swapping bread for those so-called rice cake. پس اول اون چیز بده میاد، بعد اون چیز خوبه میاد. Okay, examples. Samira, yes.
I've been swapping white bread for whole grain bread.
Exactly, perfect, very good. Alia.
I've been swapping rice for quinoa.
Quinoa. It's healthier, right?
For lunch or dinner, especially for lunch.
Is it easy for you?
Yes.
Yeah, it is delicious.
Yes.
I guess quinoa is delicious.
Yes.
Good. So Sima, what is one food you could swap to make your eating healthier? Is there anything that you've been doing in Germany?
If I swap I swap the sweets for fruits, I think it will be more healthier for me.
But have you been sick? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, because they are sugary things. They are snacks and they're fruits. They have nothing to do with each other.
Yeah. And I'm always craving for them.
Okay, you're always craving sugary things. I know. Okay, perfect. پس بچه یادتون باشه.
Is that sugary stuff?
Sweet sugars
stuff.
or sugary stuff, right? Sugary stuff or sweet stuff. Okay, perfect. بچه بعد از crave یادتون باشه بعد از crave for نداریم. Whenever I crave something sugary, I crave fruits, I crave chocolate. So there is no for, no preposition. Okay, Sarah Zargar, can you describe what treating yourself means?
Treating yourself. What's meaning of?
Okay.
Could you explain?
Okay, I wanted you to explain it, but that's okay. Okay, to treat yourself.
About my food.
Or anything.
I gain weight. I've been gaining weight. I've been gaining weight since 2 years ago, and I tried to lose it, but I wasn't successful. And now I've been trying to fasting since for 2 weeks, and I think it was very good for me.
Practical.
Because I can't avoid I can't avoid sweets or fast food, and it's a good hard rules for me to I know I don't eat anything for 8 hours, and it's very useful for me. It
works for me.
It have been very
beneficial, practical.
It was very beneficial and useful for me.
It works for me, right? So because you're into sugary thing, you're into junk food, for you it's a little bit tough to follow this like healthy diet for a long time, not just to like not avoid because avoiding sugary thing is a problem for you. You don't find it easy. So you just try to, or you have been trying to do this intermittent fasting. Because during the day, you can eat a little bit of everything. You can eat in moderation, but after like some specific time, maybe 8 p.m., you are not allowed to eat anything. So you think it works for you?
Yes.
So it is good? No, Sarah. It is good, no.
At least it was a good way for me to moderate my foods during the day. And for example, we have a breakfast at work, and usually we have barbari, and it has a lot of calories, and I'm crazy about barbari. But so
it's super delicious.
when I know I can't eat breakfast, it's very useful.
Exactly. So you can never say no to barbari, huh? Sarah can never say no to barbari. It's always her go-to bread or her go-to, let's say, junk food. Yeah, barbari, I guess it's junk food because it's really harmful, especially for your stomach. خب آفرین سارا. پس به جای اینکه بگین مثلا برای من خوبه it's good for me، بگیم it works for me. بعد سارا میخواست بگه من چند ساله دارم تلاش میکنم وزن کم بکنم. I have been trying to lose weight. Right? چند وقتیه، چند سالیه. For a couple of years. هنوز که موفق نشدم. No luck yet. No luck yet. So I've been trying to lose weight for this last couple of days. I've been trying different kinds of diets. Unfortunately, no luck yet. But because I'm really into sugary things, so I nowadays I'm going for intermittent fasting, which works for me. Okay, because she can never say no to barbari, and it's her to-go item of bread in the morning. Yes, Melody.
Nothing, teacher. I'm just gonna answer the treatments that she said. Yeah.
Okay.
Just.
Yeah. The question was treating yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It means give yourself a little rewards or a little things that you want. It means we can say just rewards. You can treat yourself. It means just you can deserve it. Give yourself a little bit. For example, rewards after a long time diet or something like that. You can cheat. You can just, for example, I don't know. In Persian we can say خودتو مهمون کن یه جایزه
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Reward yourself a little bit. So I'm just gonna say that.
Perfect. You're right. Thank you, Melody. So when you treat yourself, as Melody said, you allow yourself something enjoyable, maybe often as a reward, because you have sticked to your plan, to your goal, to your diet. So it's just like a little reward for you, just like a little present for you, that you feel proud of yourself. You've been doing something successfully, so you're treating yourself. And when it comes to diet, and some diets, it's always one day, maybe each month, or let's say each week, that you treat yourself to some like unhealthy thing that you have always been crazy about. I don't know, maybe chocolate, maybe pizza, maybe a small dessert. A lot of people, after a long week of healthy eating, they treat themselves with a small dessert, maybe. Because
yeah, sure, it can help to keep going on your diet and follow the rules. But if you just say no, you can't eat it. So your mind just thinking about it, and it's not good for your diet. So in my opinion, we have to treat ourselves sometimes in the month or once a month for eating something sweet, something creamy, and
just to
fast
keep
food.
motivated, huh?
Yeah, exactly, teacher. To keep motivated, and we're not gonna be boring or
Bored.
tired of our diet. So
That's
yeah,
great.
I guess it's a good idea.
Good,
For
thank
keep
you.
going on our diet.
So, Ali Akbar, you said that you are an athlete and you care about your body, your health. So definitely once in a while, as we said, just for keeping motivated or for keeping going, there might be some days that you like to treat yourself. So how do you treat yourself when you've been eating healthy? Or what's your favorite way to treat yourself? Let's say in this way.
You know, it was a great question. As I said, exactly, I care about my body and always do exercise. So on the other side, I should exactly care about something. For example, our body needs something like salt, sugar, protein, calcium, blah, blah, blah. So on the other side, I can't exactly remove them and I can't exactly put them over and never use it. But on the other side, I can use exactly, for example, natural salty. You know, exactly, there are some places and there are lots of natural salty that if you exactly taste that salt and after that you use exactly the salt that you buy from a store,
Source.
you will get it. You will get it. What's the difference between natural salt and the salt is made from?
You mean artificial salt, huh? Artificial salt.
Yes, yes.
So for you, salt is like your go-to item. You treat yourself to salt.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. That's terrible. Okay. Because we ladies are talking about sugary stuff. So we never think of salt as something harmful. Okay. Because we think that eating salty thing in moderation is not that hard. But for you, maybe because you're an athlete and you have to lose your body fat, you want to express and show off your muscles, the shredded muscles. So no like water, let's say inflammation. اون تورم آب میگیم. So because salt absorbs water in your body, so your muscles, like the cut parts of your body, the shredded parts, cannot be easily seen when there is like some water in your body around your muscles.
Yes, I have to exactly stay hydrated, yeah?
Yeah, you have to stay hydrated, but not having salt, right? Okay, good. So
Yes.
for Ali Akbar, it's just salt, guys. Have you ever thought about it, that just you treat yourself with some salty thing, maybe khiyarshur, right? Pickles.
No, I exactly love it.
You love it.
On the other side, about sugar, that's exactly part of it. I have been exactly swapping sugar, I mean that made in exactly factory, for natural sugar, I mean date sugar, it has sugar and because of that my body needs sugar and it's healthy. You know, Turkish people really love tea, and if you exactly drink a tea without sugar, it's really unsensible.
Yeah. Turkish people and Arabs, right? They have sweet teas, and their teas are too much sweet. Like just one small glass of tea is full of sugar, and they drink it in this way.
No, exactly. I can't get enough of exactly drink tea, and in our room if exactly we make a tea, more than half the tea it's mine, and half
yeah.
that for other guys.
Yeah, I know. Okay, interesting. Okay, and then next phrase is, guys, to keep an eye on something. When you keep an eye on something, it means that you watch or monitor something, right? Because usually you want to make sure it doesn't get, let's say, out of control. You monitor it, you observe it. So it means that when you keep an eye on something, it means that you are paying close attention to something, so that you can say it stays under my control. It doesn't become a problem. I'm careful about it. Just like Marnoush, that she said, she's been keeping an eye on how much rice she eats to stay healthy. If you're an athlete just like Ali Akbar, you need to keep an eye on your salt intake, جذب نمک, to avoid maybe high blood pressure, or to avoid I don't know, many other problems that it creates, or having a good body, a beautiful body. So yes, is there any food, or what is something you need to keep an eye on when it comes to food? Susan, let me ask you this question. What is something you need to keep an eye on when it comes to food? Maybe for some health issues, maybe for some dietary plans.
Exactly. Right now, I don't have any diet, but
You're not on any diet.
no. But the one of important things about me, when I eat out, eat at restaurant or eat not at home, I keep an eye on my food, because I don't know how healthy it is. For example, the meat is fresh, or the vegetable is fresh or not. For me, this is more important.
Good. So how lucky you are that you're not any kind of diet. Okay, perfect. So guys, next phrase is fancy something. When you fancy something, right, you have a strong desire for it. I don't know, you feel like eating that, you feel like drinking that thing, you desire something strongly. Maybe sometimes, mostly, let's say, it's something sweet, it's something sugary, like ice cream. I mostly fancy ice cream after dinner sometimes, or my friend fancies like chocolate bar when she doesn't have lunch, for example. Or other situations, when I fancy something sweet, I mostly go for fruit instead. So let me ask Alia. Alia, what kind of foods do you fancy most often?
Fancy food. Shrimp. Shrimp is fancy food for.
Come on, seriously? You fancy shrimp?
Yes.
Yeah, good. Because mostly when you fancy something, it means it's something unhealthy. یهو دلت هوای یه چیزی رو میخواد، دلت یهو شدید یه چیزی رو میخواد.
Sometimes ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yes.
So you fancy ice cream?
I'm not fan of ice cream, but sometimes ice cream is fancy for me.
Just sometimes. Again, lucky you. Okay. Good. So let me ask Sima, how can you keep your energy up during your busy days?
I'm against all the humans, so I can keep my energy up with using a lot of cakes and sweets because I think it has a direct effect on my mind, and I never re-energized with healthy foods like fruit, or I don't know whatever the another one says. So there was a special sweet in Hong Kong named egg tart. It was really the special things that keep my energy up. Whenever I was sad and I was also depressed, the only things that can make me happy. And
what was it made of?
I don't know. It was something sugary.
I just wish something sugary.
Yeah, it was a kind of dessert. I don't know, but it was really delicious. All of you should go to Hong Kong to try it.
Why not?
And yeah. And it's keep my energy up, I think.
Okar, you said?
Egg tart.
Egg tart.
Yeah,
egg tart.
It included egg, yeah, and also the.
So does it have eggs? Seriously?
It was a crust and a creamy that consists of egg inside it.
It has real eggs. That's why.
No, it was a sweet. Yeah, that included the eggs.
Okay, great. So yes, good. For some people, for I guess all of people, if they want to keep their energy up, they mostly go for chocolate, ice cream, sugary thing, right? Okay, but if you want to have it,
tea.
only tea,
just
right?
tea.
Exactly, tea and something sugary on the side.
Sometimes, sometimes the salty, for example, snacks. We have my fancy of.
You fancy you fancy something salty. You fancy something sugary. Okay.
But try not to eat.
Yes, unfortunately. The more delicious something is, the more unhealthy it becomes. That's like a bug of life. Okay, so have you heard of this like yellow? This phrase.
Yeah, I heard in the video.
Yeah.
Can I say it?
Yeah. What
It
does it mean?
Yeah, yellow. It means you only live once. So it's really good. That is correct.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
When you want to express the idea that life is short, you should enjoy it and not be afraid to take risks, not to be afraid, I don't know, for eating some junk food. Just enjoy life, live in the moment. It's okay.
It's not good for saying all the time, because when you say YOLO, it means go ahead, no problem, just
do it
most of the time.
Yeah.
But for example, sometimes when you treat yourself, it's a good word for just YOLO,
exactly.
live once a time.
It's just not God, it's related to eating junk food and
exactly.
So for example, you say that, okay, I decided to buy the expensive shoes because yellow. Or maybe
It's
iPhone.
the only policy of my life, I think.
Yeah. YOLO, right? Because YOLO. So why not? You, according to this phrase, you only live once, so why not treat yourself as something you desire? And I don't know, maybe once in a while it happens for you. So Melody,
When I want to teach or buy something for myself, I'm just called to my mother, and I just need to the word that my mother said, no, you don't need it, and my mother just say, YOLO. You're young, you can just have it. This is a good experience. And I wanted to save my money, but you're not gonna allow me to save my money, because all the time she said, yes, it's a good thing. You have to do it. And I'm like, no, please don't say no. So
because YOLO, huh?
Yeah.
So you agree with the idea, Melody? Yeah.
With the YOLO?
Yeah, that you should enjoy life more than
Yeah,
everyone
teacher,
thinks.
I agree with that, but not all the time. Because when I'm just say YOLO all the time and do the things, it's not good. But sometimes, yeah, it's good. For example, for buying something, because the experience for me it's more than the saving money. Because I'm young right now, and if I just want to say, I'm just want to save my money. So I'm just 19 years old. So I have to buy the things that I like, the way that I want to go, or the trip or something like that. But I'm not agree with that all the time with using YOLO. For buying something, for eating some things, we have to use it sometimes that we want to treat yourself, that we want to give a gift to ourselves. Sometimes, not all the time. I agree with this word for sometimes.
Okay, good. Fazil, how about you? Do you apply this idea, the concept of YOLO, to your life?
And yes, but not about food, because we have to stay strong when we become older. So if all the time we eat junk food, it's not okay for our body. Especially for me, because I'm crazy about some oily food, popcorn, any corn sauce. So if I eat these things every day, it's not good for my body. But about other things, especially when I want to go when I want to go on a trip, I say YOLO, because you just live once, and it's good to explore new places, to meet new people, yes.
And spend your money.
For traveling, yes, and spend my money.
And splurge your money.
Yes. All the time I spend my money for traveling.
Okay, because of YOLO, right?
Yes.
Good. So now let me have a conversation with Sima. Okay, Sima. Just like a conversation. Okay. So Sima John, hey, it's great to see you. I was thinking about our conversation last week about eating healthy. How's it going? Have you been cutting down on anything lately?
Actually not, because the only things that I keep an eye on it is my weight. When it's getting to a special level, there is an alert for me that I should go on a diet, and I don't receive to this level yet. So and also on the other hand, I'm on the trip right now. So as you know, I said that my strategy for living is yellow. So now I'm free to eat anything oily with sugar or anything unhealthy, and I don't know why all of the delicious things in the world is unhealthy and harmful for the body.
Unfortunately.
I think that God should revise the version of creation.
It's been a bug in creation.
Yeah,
right?
it's a bug.
Good, great choice.
How about you?
Actually, you're right. That's awesome. You talked about that. You just only care about your weight because you're still young. So you don't have to keep an eye on everything you eat. I don't know, count the calories and be too much obsessed with this idea as long as you're healthy. Just when you gain 1 kilogram or 2 kilograms, it's just a reminder for you to eat healthily and get back on your healthy diet. That's awesome. But for me, actually, I've been avoiding processed foods, and I've realized they're just not as healthy as I thought. Although it says on the labels it's healthy, it doesn't have additives, I realized that they are not beneficial for my body. So the only thing that I have been trying to do is avoiding processed food, but I'm not such a person to say that I only cook from scratch because I'm not a person to have time to do for this. So maybe just using some fresh vegetables, like adding some more salad to my daily routine, works well for me. Okay, but for, I don't know, counting calories or just swapping something, no, like yet. Maybe it's because I'm healthy, I'm on shape now, and the other thing.